After that, after you had a string of relationships after which you remarried.
Yeah, that I had. Many serious ones. I would say 3, 4 very serious ones.
Did that kind of have their inputs into your creative experiments?
Absolutely. I always felt it was part of the whole energy that you have. You can put it, I mean, let me give an example, for instance. I have heard and known people who could channelize all their energy into their creative work only, like Tagore, for instance. He's one of the best examples that I know of. But it's very hard to do that, and especially when you have the opportunity and the way you travel, it's bound to have, you know, different relationships.
But you're a very peripatetic man. You've been traveling all the time.
Living out of suitcases.
Which is home for you? Which city is home for you?
Up till now, I felt that I have home everywhere. I feel at home. I don't miss at all a home, because wherever I go, I feel, you know, the people, I know them so well, I have such good friends. It is the people who count, it's not the place, I think.
You've done commercial film also in India.
With Rishikesh Mukherjee, Anuradha, and all that. And of course, I did 4 films with Ray. And then I have worked in many other Bengali films, of course, with Tapan Sinha, the Kapli Wala, which got Berlin Award for music.
Why have you, after the spectacular success of the musical scores that you wrote for some films, stopped scoring music for films?
2 reasons. Because I travel so widely all the time, people have been wanting to have me do the music for their films, but somehow they feel that, you know, I'm not available. That's the main cause, which is unfortunate, because I love doing scores for films.
Do you watch MTV?
Sometimes, but lately I feel it has become very violent and very, I mean, it's too much of overdose of eroticism and violence.
Fame, success, romance, riches. Ravi Shankar has seen them all. He has also seen how fleeting they have all been. Today, in the autumn of his life, he is back where it all began. In India, where his roots are, where he wants to settle down. The pace has slackened now. Ravi Shankar is a sick, if somewhat tired and disillusioned man, trying very hard to sustain the old mystique. The only thing new about him now is his wife, Sukanya. She is his friend, companion, secretary, impresario. She is the one who holds his life together. Conservative critics still berate him for his wacky experiments with the muse, forgetting that were it not for such innovations, we would never have experienced his magical compositions for the Apu trilogy that Satyajit Ray filmed, Charlie, Chapkodek, Meera and Gandhi. Nor would Hindustani music have reached where it has today. No, it was not the defiling of a hoary tradition, as stick-in-the-mud pundits and jealous peers attack Ravi Shankar for. It was the opening up of our minds, the interaction of cultures, the creation of a richer and more exciting repertoire. What will Ravi Shankar be remembered as? A great sitarist in the classical tradition? Or as a ceaseless experimenter who spent his entire life innovating, challenging dogmas, pushing back the frontiers of creativity? Many times he succeeded, and yes, many times he failed. But there was always grandeur in that failure, the grandeur that makes a man a legend in his lifetime.
And that was Pandit Ravi Shankar, the maestro, a remarkable musician and an equally remarkable man.